Well, I'm afraid to say that on BBC Two, well, we are...
We have interrupted programming at an inconvenient time due to a completely unrealistic situation. Please pay attention if you want to live, I guess. For some reason, the sun has decided to go mental and disappear, but where did it go? Well, nobody knows, but probably far away, causing the Earth to be left in darkness. If you are somehow still alive, which God knows how you've managed, NASA is working on a solution for this crisis, even though it is physically impossible to move a burning ball back. As you can tell from my emotionless AI voice, this situation is truly not a joke. If NASA does not bring it under control, which they obviously won't be able to, feel free to panic and go insane. While you may think that this only happens in one of those EAS slop videos, you are absolutely correct. However, this situation is very real, apparently, from what we have been told anyway. Obviously, without the sun, plants can't grow. Wow, shocker, am I right? Also, this means that we cannot get our veggies and other nutrients as well as develop health issues due to no sunlight, if you don't know already. In the likely event that the sun does not return, you should prepare to croak it, as after a short amount of time, you will be impossible. I don't know why I have to state the obvious here, but prepare nonetheless. Feel free to phone those who you sadly know and say how much you despise them and how annoying they are, as you have literally no time left whatsoever, so you might as well get it done now or never. Since it's likely the end of the world and all life in general, feel free to do whatever you want regardless of the consequences, as we really couldn't care any less, for we truly don't get paid enough to broadcast this. It's up to you if you want to go completely ballistic due to the unrealistic situation of the sun vanishing. You have very little time left, so what's a better way to spend time than going absolutely mental and maybe destroying a few things? That's all we have to say about this matter. Farewell, toodles, and good riddance, because now we no longer have to alert you of any more slight inconveniences. So long, we will not miss you.
We are sorry for the interruption. Well, we aren't really, but we have interrupted normal programming to traumatize your young one, get us sued by angry parents and guardians. A random monster has appeared for no apparent reason and supposedly eats children because it wouldn't be a typical EAS content farm without a cliché monster, right? This monster can somehow be in the same place at once across the United Kingdom because logic does not exist in these videos. As expected, your child is probably watching this and is now crying and screaming, which is expected. However, it's important that you calm your child down, as it is now your responsibility for allowing them to watch television unattended to keep them quiet. To prevent the monster from eating your child, you must close all windows and doors and switch off all the lights to make it look like nobody is in your house, or generally can't afford to buy it, because, let's face it, that's actually believable in this economy. Like most EAS slop videos, the monster is tall and slender and does not like eye contact. Sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Like, show some creativity and originality at least. Anyway, the monster is able to run really fast and move at lightning speeds. For dramatic effect, once the monster sees you, you are essentially a goner, and you will be eaten within a matter of seconds, no matter how loud you scream. There is no point in even running because it will already be too late. What a child-friendly alert! If you truly wish, as mentioned before, we are not responsible for your child being traumatized. You may allow them to run around and panic, which will eventually cause them to run out of energy and fall asleep, allowing them to be peaceful throughout this event. If the monster is outside of your house, feel free to call emergency services, because there is literally nothing else you can do in such a situation besides wait for the police and hope that you do not get eaten during that time, which you probably will. If you are extremely paranoid, you might even barricade your home as if it were the Vivente's disease or something. But honestly, it is entirely up to you, as we genuinely could not care any less than we do now. In fact, we really couldn't. We appreciate you paying attention to this emergency broadcast and for allowing us to traumatize your child. For more information, please switch over to BBC News if you really still care about this unrealistic situation.